Well, we are here. We're 30 minutes late, 37 minutes late exactly, Kyle, but we're still here. We made it. And how are you doing here on this Friday in the Smackdown from Saudi Arabia?
That's right. This happened obviously a little earlier in the day, so some people may have already seen SmackDown. I don't think you have, and I definitely haven't. So, yeah, so far not too bad. How you doing, Dino?
I'm doing good now that I'm home. And as I was just saying, I hate being late and stuff for this. I'm not always early like on, but I always start at 7 o'clock, 7:01. But
It's okay. You could be late occasionally, just like you could take a couple days off. It's all right.
what's that? I don't know what that is,
I
man.
was gonna say you're the marathon man, right?
You got love. But the one good thing about it being on earlier is that we already knew what started off the show. So I think the only thing we really missed was Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and that.
You know what was interesting too that you missed about that opening segment? They didn't have any footage of it, so they just showed like a camera that was kind of off to the side. It was really unique. It was weird.
Interesting. I would definitely have to go back and watch
Yeah,
that.
watch
But
it
do,
back.
do you have it on right now? I'm still getting it up.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. Right now we got a backstage segment with DIY, Fraxium, Los Garza, and Motor City Machine Guns. What's
Okay.
going on, Hassan?
Yeah, let's get to the chat. What's up, guys? I appreciate it. Michelle was in the chat helping me out here, letting everybody know what's going on. We got J Dog, of course, always J Dog in the house. Got my
I
mom.
don't.
You always got your mom in your chat, man.
That's awesome.
Gotta have my mom too. So
I was gonna say, look at our moms actually supporting our hobbies.
gotta love it. What else we got? What's up, Hassan?
I did see one spoiler about SmackDown,
Which
and it
one?
has to do with who is on the television screen right now.
My YouTube TV would load fast enough. That would be fantastic.
Oh, it's a female talent that is in a title match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we all already knew exactly what happened there.
I think we could have predicted that, right?
Yeah, you would think so, right?
I mean, like we talked, I think me and you talked about it a little bit. The Zelina run just, has never connected really.
No, it didn't. And sadly, I even said it on one of my shows. I think the biggest reason why they gave it to her around the time was because of what was going on, and it was like that anniversary of that, and she was able to
Right.
win the title. And as sad as that is, like it still is good, and it's always good. I feel like, and they've even said it in the past, superstars, how like getting these title reigns sometimes help for like future ones. Where I always
Yeah,
remember
it's a
with
moment.
Punk, you remember with Punk where when he cashed in his first Money in the Bank, he said he hated that title run, or it was the first or second one or whatever. And
I'm
then
not sure. I wasn't watching during that time.
That's right. I forgot Jay Gold and the main event crew has got to have a whole episode dedicated to getting Kyle caught up on everything.
I was gonna say, speaking of the main event crew, we're live on the main event channel as well. So if you're watching us on there, what's going on, everyone?
Yes, we are, and I think I can see those chats too. So if you are chatting there, and
Yeah.
Kyle, we got something else going on tomorrow. What before?
Oh, that's
Night of
right,
Champions.
dude.
We got ourselves. Oh, I did the
forgot.
wrong one. I did the background. That's not the right one.
Oh, hey, I mean, it still counts.
We got the Night of Champions main event mixer. You love to see it, but Kyle,
It's going down what 10 a.m. Central. Yeah, 10 a.m. Central. Tino.
Got to make sure with those time zones, people. I'm not the greatest at time zones. I always get confused.
I'll break it down for you. 10 a.m. is Central. 11 a.m. would be Eastern, and then after that, I don't know. I just know Central and Eastern because that's all that matters.
Yeah, especially for us in the Midwest. Yeah. But we do have Miss Zelina Vega coming out right now. She takes on Julia for the United States champion. And
I wonder who's gonna win.
Who won this match? Please don't ruin it because we already know. And I see. I always I hate spoilers and everything else like that. But the biggest thing about it is like as long as I don't know like the Punk, like the thing that happened with like Punk, like later on. I didn't watch any of the promos, so I just saw how he came out. I want to see the actual thing now. So
yeah, no, the only thing I saw was literally what's gonna happen here in this match, and then I saw what CM Punk ends up doing. But I'm with you. I haven't seen like highlights or watched anything because like, what's the fun in that? I know like it's live for people overseas, but for us that are over in the States when they go overseas, I don't want to get those spoilers, so I stayed off X today.
that's difficult nowadays,
Dude, that's like the modern day newspaper is just scrolling on X/Twitter.
Yeah, so if you want to take like certain stuff like the Snickers and all that, put it in there. That's what I was talking about, or like whatever. I know. She came over and filled it yesterday.
Are you going live during Night of Champions too? Then after the mixer?
Yes, sir.
You bastard! You're crazy.
Why? Man, this is like adrenaline to me. Literally,
Adrenaline in your
weird.
soul?
Literally adrenaline in my soul. Literally, I like, and it's funny because I've been having my friend that I was talking to you about over, and we were talking. And they were like, "You're a completely different person when you're on the suit, like, and when you're off." I'm like, I don't know what it is, man, but like,
Oh, really?
I
There's a different side to Tino that I don't know yet?
it's not a good side. You don't want to know that side. That's the problem. A lot
Hey,
of
I'll
people.
tell you this, Tino. What you see is what you get with me, so there ain't gonna be no sugarcoating here.
That's why we all get to get that Airbnb. That would be real fun to see the.
Dude, I could not imagine what would transpire in that Airbnb.
That would be so much fun.
It would be, but like, think about it now. The main event network is pretty fucking huge. Like, we got a lot of bodies.
A little bit bigger since you.
Yeah. Weren't you one of the first ones that joined, right?
I don't remember. I don't know. Was I? You're the one that invited me. I didn't know because honestly, like I got invitations before to be on the network, but I didn't know what that was. I thought people were trying to steal my podcast. So I always said no to everybody until like I finally like you were the first person I trusted because I trusted Steve a lot and Steve was the one how we connected. You know,
no, that is interesting. Like a lot of people have connected through Steve, and then that like kind of has like a ripple down effect, and that's how we all connected. And then we started the network. But I understand why you were curious, like what networks were, because I've had people before like get back to me. They're like, "Oh, so do we have to like change the way we do our podcasts and our show?" And I go, "No, that's not the point. I'm just here to show people and expose more eyes to the product, you know?"
Exactly, and that was the thing I didn't understand at first. So that's why when you finally sat down and talked, because and then it was funny. I went to my Instagram like request, and I had like 3 things asking me to join a network, and I had no idea what. I was just.
I'm glad you didn't.
No, thank you. And I always everything happens for a reason. So and that's what I always say too. Like when I started the podcast, people were like, "Why didn't you start earlier?" I'm like, "Well, I wouldn't know the people I know now if I did, and and maybe I would be a little bit, whatever." But again, everything happens for a reason.
Isn't that pretty cool, man? Like all the people that we're just getting started too with the network. Like all the people that we've met over the years just through this network and just through Twitter. It's pretty cool.
What else? Yeah, well, what are you trying?
What's going on, Eric? Thanks for stopping by, dude. How we doing tonight, Eric?
That's all I meant that night. Just put that in there.
What's Mag? I don't know what Mag on 2 is. So maybe Tino knows.
What is what? Oh, Megan 2. The movie Megan.
Oh, Megan 2. Okay, yeah. I never even saw the first one.
The first one. I just couldn't.
Is it not worth it?
It wasn't my thing.
Well, if you didn't like it, I probably won't like it because we both like wrestling. And that's about the only thing I like.
And I love like Chucky. Like Chucky's one of my favorites. But like I watched Megan and it was one of those like and I've definitely gotten to a movie buff binge, especially horror as of late, and it just didn't like do anything for me. Halfway through it I turned it off.
Oh, that's never good if you can't even get through the movie.
I was bored. I was like, I need to find something. And that's kind of how I feel now. Like I watch so much wrestling that like when I watch all their shows, I try to like actually watch something I'm gonna watch. And I'm like, there's times where I'm like, do I want to watch the same shit that I just watched, or do I actually want to watch something that's gonna be like?
Ooh, is LFG coming back soon? Oh, Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, this past Sunday it came back.
Oh, it did. There's already an episode out.
Yeah, they did a whole new draft. They still have fucking BJ Ray. They have Sierra. They have Chris.
Yeah, I figured.
Like I remember one of the episodes we were talking, you guys were all talking and everything. I just don't. That's the one thing I don't understand is why we're doing that with the old people so quickly.
Right. I mean, look how quick though they freaking called up Jasper Troy.
Well, the dude from the Dark State was in there before anybody.
Cutler James, yeah, and he really didn't even impress me in that show.
No, not at all. So
he was kind of just like there, like in what's the group they're called again?
Dark State.
He just feels like the background character to me.
Yeah. And it's sad because the best woman in LFG has been nowhere to be seen besides backstage before, like, she was even, like, she's been on TV, like, in the back before, like...
You're talking about Xena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Xena's the best one, but she's also only, like, 21 years old still. Like, she's super young. And she follows me on X, by the way. One of the few wrestlers that follow me. Julia looks badass.
Yes.
She's my pick. Yeah, and I know the result, but like that's got to be my. I mean, that would have been my pick beforehand too.
Yeah, I felt like at this point, like when this match was announced, I felt like as sad as it was, Alina wasn't gonna be able to win. Because now
Right.
they're gonna try to and
Well, and look at like how quick they called up like Julia, Roxanne, and Stephanie too. You knew they had
very quickly.
plans. They had plans. Holy shit, that stage actually looks really cool. I know it's where they're doing Night of Champions, but it still looks awesome.
For the set finally, how they actually made it look different and not a gosh darn
Yeah.
LED board.
I mean, it pretty much is a big LED, but it looks different.
It's not that difficult to do stuff like that. Like it just makes this SmackDown feel better. Like, and I was even saying it like it kind of feels like, it kind of feels like this SmackDown was like because and I don't know if you heard at some point they say it's going back to 2 hours next.
Yeah,
week.
I saw that after July 4th, I think soon.
They tried to go all out for the last 3 hours SmackDown, and that's like, you know what I mean. But it shows they can do it. It's not difficult to do it every week. You know?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Raw does that. I know Raw's only like 2.5 usually, but
that's like the sweet spot for me. I feel like it's never like too long or too short for some reason.
No, I totally agree with you there. I have been enjoying the way that Raw is structured because it doesn't feel like super late when it ends, but like, you know, it's perfect. Oh yeah, your thing's a couple seconds behind me, but that's okay. I heard your bell ring.
Yeah, how did you hear it?
Yeah. Ooh, we're starting off with some kicks of fury to start.
Kicks of fury.
Eric said, I can't wait to see y'all's reaction to the main event if it hasn't been spoiled for y'all. It hasn't been spoiled for me.
I saw like quotes, but I just try not to read those. The only thing I saw is now I have to buy a CM Punk figure that has a Chicago Cubs jersey on it. So
yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
I mean, I don't have to, but I really want. I know damn well they're going to make that figure, and I really want that
figure. You can't do that. You're a White Sox fan. Look at the hat you're wearing.
I know. Tell me about it, man. Speaking of that, thank God I didn't go to that doubleheader. I would have ripped your hair out last week if I
don't have any hair to rip out.
Exactly.
I guess that's fair. No, that was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Did you? I mean, it was a nice day. The Cardinals kicked some ass.
It was a perfect day, yeah. And the food there is, I got my Polish with my mustard. I got popcorn.
Did you get that thing on the stick?
What? No, I don't think
I don't know. There's like some sausage thing on a stick or something. My co-host got it. He said it was the most disgusting thing in the world.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then maybe I don't need to try it.
No, that's why I was telling you. That's why I was asking it, because you said you had good food, so.
Do they still have the milkshake there?
They do, but they mixed it up. It's like it looks like a confetti milkshake now instead of like the campfire milkshake.
I don't know. That kind of sounds better to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to the one game I went to this year. I didn't get to try it. I just got my souvenir cup, and I forgot what the heck I got to eat.
Well, these milkshakes got me thinking about ice cream. So obviously you've gone to Dairy Queen, right?
Yes, Dairy Queen.
What's your favorite Blizzard from Dairy Queen?
Probably the Reese's or the chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah.
Those
are the right answers. Are the White Sox winning right now or no?
No, they never win.
Cardinals are winning. That's good.
Yeah,
I don't have two TVs here though.
Yeah, no. It's funny because people are like, "Why do you have two TVs?" It's been like a thing since I was like in 8th grade. I've always had two TVs.
It's a guy thing.
For like, I don't know why. It's so weird. And now that I have my own house, I have two TVs in every room.
I mean, I do too, except for this room. This is the only room where I don't.
I'm like, and I got a couple like the gaming like arcade 1-up games. I'm like trying to put myself a little game room in here in my living room.
You might as well. I mean, how many square feet is your house? Do you have a decent amount of room?
I want to see exactly how much it is.
Because mine's like 1,000. It's really not that big, but it's just a condo. I'm sure with the house you got a decent amount of space there. It's kind of like hard when you live by yourself to fill all the space.
820.
Oh, okay. That's solid.
It's just me and my dog. Honestly, what takes up more
all you need.
Space than anything is my figures. So
better get some insurance on those.
If I didn't have any figures, you have no idea. I have house insurance. I have all types of insurance.
Oh,
there's so much shit in here that if something happens,
Tino's covered.
It's awful. Yeah, it's hopefully.
I was gonna say an ad, but we don't have any ads here on Tino's time yet, do we?
I don't know, do we? Oh, well, yeah.
You should have ad reads. Yeah, no, like ad reads. You should like do them
ad reads. Yeah, no, I don't got ad reads.
Kind of like they do in White Sox games and shit.
Yeah. I mean, the best I got is like the merchandise and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Oh, you do have merch?
Yes, I tell you this every time, guys.
I
Too many
always
vitamins.
You got that right. I got them right over here. I'm always strapped over here with vitamins. I'm the healthiest person alive.
I know. Well, it was funny because I was gonna go order the OTM the ECW when you guys did, but then I was watching the episode you guys are doing. I'm waiting until the website changes because I was like,
oh no, you should get them now before the website changes because I don't know which merch designs are going to be able to be carried over. So
well, that's a good thing I asked you then.
Well, now that you brought it up, you reminded me. Let me run a discount code so everything will be super cheap.
Oh, because it's pay-per-view week.
Yeah. I'll just make it Night of Champions, and that will be the final discount code on the OnTheMarkWrestlingPodcast.com.
You could talk. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You could set it up there in the big TV or
WWE Night
Monday
of
night.
Champions.
So that's what I'm saying. It's just me, you, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
10. There we go. There's the discount.
You can go wherever you want. Live. I got 2 TVs in my room. I got to get on whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. You want to sleep in my room? I'll sleep on the couch. I don't care.
Yeah, put Tino's ass on the couch.
That's fine. I don't care.
That's where he belongs.
First time I've had like an actual family member from Chicago come and visit in a year. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It's always cool when you get to host people. Ooh, what a move by Zelina Vega.
I just the one thing I hope with Zelina is I just hope that she doesn't like fall back and like get lost.
She should go back to managing Andrade. That was so good.
It really was. People don't understand those days with her and Andrade and how good it really was and how good she was on the mic with all of that and just it's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was probably my favorite form of hers. I mean, she's not a bad wrestler. She's actually pretty good, but I prefer her as a manager.
No.
Uh-oh, here comes Zelina.
Don't ask me what sleep is. They're doing this. The White Sox have become so whatever. They have Friday Night All Access where they have all the freaking like players and broadcast like sideline reporters doing interviews during the thing. And she goes, "How was your sleep?" That's the question we're asking.
That's hard hitting journalism right there. Tino, you didn't know that?
Hard hitting. Come on now. It's not great. We're 30 games under 500. What the hell do you want from us?
Oh, only 30?
Only 30? I mean, it's better than last year. I think at this time last year,
this is true. How many did you win last year? 42?
41.
Not
26 right now.
Not great.
26 in July. Oh, in June, I'll take it. But that's how bad it was last year. Like that's
progress, right?
It's the best I can take at this point.
Oh, Zelina's going to the top rope.
Zelina looks like freaking Cruella DeVille.
Yeah, it always throws me off when they're in Saudi and have to wear these outfits.
Yeah, and at first, because there was one show that they did, and I forgot. I wasn't Saudi, and I thought it was Saudi, and they came out. I'm like, I don't think they can do this, and it wasn't. I finally realized it wasn't Saudi. Bro, you can't.
What was it?
But yeah, I was like, wait a second, and like that's like. I always forget for like a split second that happens, and then when they like start like walking and I'm like, oh yeah.
Right. Oh, not so fast.
Do you think Solo has any chance? If people did not watch the OTM episode, they should have. But
that's right.
If you want to tell anybody, do you think Solo has any shot tomorrow?
Solo definitely has a shot. That matchup's tough. I mean, obviously, we're going to talk about it too tomorrow on the Mixer, so I don't want to give too much. But
yeah.
I would say it's definitely. I mean, he definitely has a chance for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Though. Here we go.
We should not have Night of Champions if not every title is on the line.
I agree with you there. There definitely should be more title matches, but this one might be over. Speaking of title matches, 1, 2, 3, and new. Look at that. One of the new horsewomen, I guess we could say, right?
Isn't it crazy how fast they've been coming up, and like even like Ethan Page's son, Chris Van Vliet, like the fact he's already been here for a year and was NXT champion, North American champion. Like he's probably gonna be on the main roster. So like,
Oh, he better be on the main roster soon. But yeah, I know it's crazy because like we were watching and literally talking about Ethan Page and Ricky Starks in AEW a couple years ago on our podcast, and now we're talking about them in NXT. It's pretty fun. And then Julia, we got to see in Chicago on the debut CW episode, and now she's the United States Women's Champion on the main roster a year later.
That hasn't even been a year yet. That was
not even a full
1st.
year. Yeah.
That man, like that's the thing too. Like, I just can't.
It's pretty crazy. Time does fly, Tino.
It really does. And with all these pay-per-views, it's just not going to slow down. Before you know it, we'll be here for Evolution Week.
Yep. We got a lot going on. But now the lineage of the United States title is Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega, and Julia. There we go. What's going on, dude?
Kyle, this is my cousin Rocco.
How you doing, man? Is that who's staying the night with you?
Yeah.
Some fam time?
All week. So much
Oh, wow. There we go.
Yeah.
Whole week.
So he's going to be here until the 3rd, and then my uncle's going to come in for the 4th of July, and then they're going to leave on the 5th or something.
Oh, nice. So that's what you're doing for the 4th then? Just hosting?
Yeah, as of right now.
Gotcha.
I'm one of those. I don't get too excited until somebody's here. So I try not to. I make my own plans, and then
you don't set your expectations too high. That's what you're doing.
I that's why I like doing podcasts, because I know I can always do the podcast unless like something crazy happens. So like I think right. Something to look forward to every day. Because I'm not.
Because real life sucks sometimes, right?
My excitement is watching freaking TV and playing video games at 11 o'clock at night.
We like watching guys in minimal clothing fake wrestle.
I was hanging out with one of my friends, and they go, what's the point? They're watching a Royal Rumble. They go, right. why are they laying there?
Oh, those are the favorite shows for my casual friends to watch. They love the Royal Rumble.
I know the Royal Rumble is the best, but it was one of those ones where they were all just laying there.
They were all just laying out. Yeah.
I was just like, of course, this is the one you choose when there's absolutely no action.
They keep teasing
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Can I get a woo?
Woo! Are they going to work together? Is that the thing that you think is going to happen, or are they going to face each other?
I don't know what the hell they're doing with these two. It looked like that's what they were going to do, and then...
I think they might work together, but then again, I mean, you could always do the classic, work together for a little bit and then just break them up and have a feud. I keep forgetting. I got to wake up decently early tomorrow to prepare for the mixer. Which, by the way, guys, 10 a.m. Central tomorrow. If you want to come hang out at @mainevent_net, we'll be live over there. Meet Tino, Podcast Dad, and why am I blanking on the other person? Oh, Paperclip Mike. Duh. Paperclip Mike.
That's why the logos are in the top left.
That way we can remember, right?
Yeah. Is it Mr. Cincinnati or Podcast Dad or both of them?
It's, I think, the Podcast Dad, but neither of them have really confirmed. I don't know. They've been pretty busy, so I haven't really even talked to them that much. So maybe they won't be on. But we'll have me, you, and Mike for sure.
I'll be there.
We're pulling
you
double duty.
What I want to throw, though, is Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson out of 2K25, because my goodness,
You're not excited for that?
Those two movesets, they're fun, whatever, but like we could have added other superstars.
No, I agree. I don't have the game, but I agree. We don't need them.
Okay.
Oh, look who's back in the chat.
I know. I'm not doing very good on the chat, guys. I'm sorry.
No,
J-Dog's
look who's back, yeah.
J-Dog's always here.
Oh, he's lurking in the shadows?
Yeah.
Is he like me, the man behind the glass?
He tries to be. He wants to be so very badly. But
How about that return yesterday? How about that return?
I can't give him that much power.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to give people too much power.
Yeah, no. He's going to turn it into J-Dog's time.
I think that's copyright infringement right there.
You're telling me. I know. I've been trying to figure out a way to get a
patent. You should
copyright
it, yeah. You should.
I ain't get a patent on Tino's time before somebody starts trying to use it and steal it.
I'm trying to tell you. I'll be right back. I'm going to get another drink.
Okay. I'll be here. Guess who's back? Back again. Tell right. We're looking for. Oh, Talkman. Oh, Hummer Talk. Man, it's a fuck. Little bit closer, and I just wanna do it. We still got 2 hours left, guys. So we may have missed 32 minutes, but we're still.
We didn't really miss much.
3 hours Smackdown. Thank God, because I'm tired. My head hurts already.
You missed JC Mateo beating Jimmy Uso.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, 5-0 Cardinals now. How about that?
How about that, man?
We'll take it.
Man, they just somehow to find a way to be so consistent every year, no matter who's on the team, and it just irritates me.
I don't know. The last couple years we've been pretty bad.
Well, yeah, but you always have these hot streaks, and you always find a way to compete and be in the freaking wild card race at least. I'm tired of fighting against the Rockies.
I'm just it sucks when you're always there and you're always losing though, because you get your hopes up and then they just get crushed.
I know, every day. I think that's why I take things so much easier now. Like, I'm like numb to losing or numb to anything.
Yeah, you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever at this point.
I don't blame you. Once you get a taste of winning, though, you're gonna get greedy and you're gonna be in danger.
Oh, I know. That's the problem. Don't get me.
Don't get greedy.
That's why people don't like to face, especially me or my family in fantasy football. Like me and my cousin last year, we were in a league with 12 or 10 other guys, 35 plus, and we came in first and second, and they both looked at us like we were crazy.
There you go. Hey, we definitely can get a full main event league this year.
Oh my God, imagine that would be fun. We did it last year.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people didn't pay attention. And,
correct.
We got to find some type of stakes that we can do.
No, we're actually going to keep it within the network, and yeah, maybe I'll throw in something for the winning podcast gets free merch or something like that.
We got to have some type of like initiative to play for because my ass gets bored playing for leagues that don't have nothing because I do free leagues all the time, and then I'm like 3 weeks in, I'm like, oh, I don't care about you.
I got an idea.
I
got an idea. A punishment can be that whoever is last place in the main event fantasy league has to replace somebody on a random podcast within the network.
Can you imagine?
Just for one episode, though. Not for a whole time, but like one episode, do a little switcheroo.
Switcheroo, yeah, host.
Well, is that like an amusement park?
We're going to an amusement park, but
it looks like it in Saudi Arabia, just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, probably. Oh shit.
Yeah, see? They got everything there.
That's literally like a little ass town.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere too, because like it's the desert. Oh, look at this! It's Pac. Who would have thought we'd see Pac, aka Neville, on WWE television?
That's right. He's in TNA now, isn't he?
No, he's not in TNA. Pac's in AEW.
Oh, I was like, wait, okay. It was a flashback.
It's 2015.
Okay.
Man, that was 11 years ago.
That's disgusting. Don't even talk to me about it.
Pac and at the time, Neville and Wade Barrett.
Wait, man. Like, somebody said yesterday I was watching some, they go, man, you think 20 years was 1980 and now it's 2005. I was like, fuck you. I'm like, I hate you.
Yeah, I remember when being born in the 90s wasn't considered old.
Now we are old.
Which makes no sense. Like, I see these interviews with these like NFL players. They're like, what is considered old? They're like, anybody born before 2000. I go, what?
Huh?
Yeah. Isn't that ridiculous?
There's people that there was somebody that asked me what a VHS was. I was like,
oh no.
I'm like, I can't. I'm done. I quit. I'm done with people.
That's when you know they're too young for you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, whose lighting is this?
Wait, Pac?
Oh, it's Jade. Duh. A storm's coming, Dino.
Oh, here she comes.
That's who
it's Jade Cargill. How do you feel about Jade Cargill? Do you feel like she's like still kind of like?
I mean, she's a star. She's a star, like she has a presence, but I don't. The wrestling still isn't outstanding by any means, but she's solid. How do you feel about her?
I mean, I like her, but I agree with you on that. Where it's just like I think the biggest thing with a lot of them is it's just like they need to take advantage of like the moment that they have and the chance that they have, because I feel like some of them doing something like going and they do get lost in the shuffle and like.
Well, like Jade has to win. Jade should win.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I think Asuka's gonna win because they want to do Io and Asuka. So it's like that's.
You
the
think
thing.
they would rush Asuka right back into the title picture?
I mean, I don't think they would.
But like, what would you do with Jade after this? You go right back into the Naomi thing?
Well, that's what I was talking about on my preview show. Is like I always like to say like, what if like Jade does win or what if Jade does lose or whatever, and that's what I said. It's like if she does lose, that she's gonna end up doing. So it's like it's kind of like one of those where it's like Asuka wins, you get that match, or Jade wins and she gets to the top where
you know what
she should and supposed to be. Like and I think it's kind of. Even though the TNT title wasn't whatever, I think that run that she had with that kind of made her feel like unstoppable. To where like, now she kind of feels like she can be beaten.
Well, my thought process was I thought she was going to win because I thought her being in a title match at SummerSlam is a good way for her to like beat Tiffany and then have Naomi cash in right after that and steal her moment at SummerSlam. That's what I think. But Asuka versus Io would be great. Like, I would not complain whatsoever about that. Yeah, see, even Michelle said the same thing. Jade wins Queen of the Ring, wins the title at SummerSlam, and then Naomi cashes in. Boom. That's what's going to happen. And then they could still do Asuka and Io, Tino. They could still do it. Because they don't have Liv anymore on Monday Night Raw.
Man, I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me that's fake. Or
at
least like it's not so serious. Like I thought a dislocated shoulder could be popped in and you'd be okay after a little soreness.
Depends where the dislocation is.
So
it's tough, man. I mean, she was gonna be built into a match. Chad Gable was on a roll lately, and he's hurt.
You mean El Grande Americano?
No, they are not the same person, Tino.
Then why is El Grande hurt too?
Well, he's on vacation.
Say he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's back in Mexico learning the graps.
The graps?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the graps.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the bass, too. I think Meghan Trainor said that.
Cargill, man, they love themselves, these fucking commercial breaks right now. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, that's like the first time I think I've heard you cuss.
Are you sure? Because
I swear I don't hear you cuss that much. I cuss a lot, so
I do. I do a lot. I try to be when I'm not on my own podcast. I try my best, but it definitely comes out a lot more.
Are you PG Tino? Is that what you are?
I try to be.
PG
I try to
Tino.
be, and then sometimes I don't care, and then sometimes I do. I'm just like whatever.
I like
Depends
Jade's
how I'm
outfit.
feeling that day. Depends what my mood is and what happens in the day, and who makes me mad and who doesn't, who shows up.
Do I make you mad, Tino?
No.
Good.
Last week you did though. I was hoping that you were going to see a couple losses, but
Yeah, I didn't talk shit though. I could have. I was nice.
I swear, I think I have 2 friends that are at actual sports teams of like the same as me, Bears, White Sox, Bulls, whatever, and every other friend I have is like Cubs, Cardinals.
Which is wild because you're from Chicago, and like you would think most people from Chicago would just root for the Chicago teams.
Huh? Where do you want to set it up? Do you want to play it there? Where do you want to play it? You play it in my room? I don't care.
Now that I think about it, this is more of a toss-up. I thought Jade was the obvious choice, but it could go
Use the
way.
big TV. You can use the little TV. Get set. Whatever you want to do, bro. This is your vacation. You don't have to listen to your mom complain. You don't got to.
Wow. What a vacation. You get to spend it with Tino.
I know, right? Hey, I'm fun.
Are you?
No. No.
Hey, as long as you got vitamins, you can have a good time.
Here, I go play video games and watch TV. Shit, I just finished Desperate Housewives.
Dude, that's what I'm not gonna do that, but I've been playing MLB The Show a lot lately.
That's the other thing. I get through spurts where I'll play a lot of 2K or MLB or Call of Duty. Or
right.
I've been wanting to start the Grand Theft Autos in order since finally we have something.
Do you Twitch stream your gaming or no?
Yeah, Twitch.
Oh, I didn't know you did.
Because StreamYard, because right now counting. Do you have both of yours up? The Facebook too?
I have Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, yeah. So I have 4 of them. I use every episode.
Okay. I didn't know the Twitch thing was up.
My Twitch and then YouTube, depending on if it's the Southside Boys or Tino's Time, whatever.
Gotcha. Ooh, Naomi looks like money, pun intended.
Yeah, I still want that caution briefcase.
I know, it's sick.
I need it. I need it bad.
I like just the. It's a weird thing to want, but I've always wanted the Money in the Bank briefcase. Oh, there he is in the chat. Mike's here. He's excited for tomorrow. Mixing it up.
Mike, how you doing today?
Paperclip Mike in the house. He's got us on mute, though, because he's working on some things. But he's giving us a view.
So is Mike related to Blake Monroe? That's what I'm trying to figure
out. That's actually her grandpa.
That's
Yes, that was a shot, and it's all love. It's all love.
I mean, maybe Blake likes the older men, you know?
You never know.
Mike getting it, you know?
I don't know. I saw a man in her Instagram photo, so she might be taken.
And you think that matters nowadays?
No, it doesn't matter for me and you. We didn't have a chance.
You know.
Like, Naomi teasing here, though, really doesn't make much sense because there's no title involved. I guess there's a title opportunity involved, but not an actual title in this match. Oh, yeah, Asuka's looking strong here, Tino. You know what that means.
Asuka's losing.
Yep.
Asuka's getting... I feel like Asuka looks out like she did back in NXT a little.
Oh, yeah, she got her OG theme back, too.
Thank God. I hope that theme stuff is true.
Shout out to Stephanie. I saw your comment, Michelle. I know she's in a relationship with Miles Bourne.
Man, good for him. Oh, did you see the new couple Horizon at the Yankees game yesterday?
Yeah, Lola Vice and Damian Priest. Man, that's some Latino heat right there.
I mean, I guess Damian Priest, Caden Carter got released, and he said, well, gotta move on.
Were they a thing?
I don't know. I feel like they were.
I just thought they were friends.
I mean, you know.
NXT Love Island is a real thing. Oh, look who it is.
It should literally be a TV show.
It could be.
Oh, we got Adam Pearce. Nick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, women's tag titles.
Ron Killings is still around.
Hey, what's up, Alistair? Apparently, he was on the show 5 times in this episode.
Oh, really? Alistair Black or R-Truth?
Alistair. Apparently, there was like 4 different parts he was on.
Well, there's number 1. Because he wasn't on before when you came in.
Why is R-Truth Franklin from fucking Grand Theft Auto right now?
Oh, I didn't even notice the backwards hat and everything.
Not even like fucking R-Truth, man. He just...
Truth's still here for Cena, even though he's lost to Cena twice. How does that make sense? He lost twice. He shouldn't get another match.
I don't, and we don't need to see another match.
I mean, I would have liked Truth to win the second match if you were going to keep the story going, you know. Oh, my second favorite tag team of all time, DIY.
Yeah, wow. I bet you nobody in the chat knows who your number 1 favorite tag team is, and they should know if they actually watch your shows and episodes.
Oh no, they were my number 5 current. They weren't even all time. Yeah, Hank and Tank were 5 current, but DIY is 2 all time.
You were supposed to just go with it.
No, Hank and Tank have been not great as champions.
No, they have not, sadly.
Well, that's because there's no freaking other teams for them.
Yeah. Sadly, I think that was like a bad thing, like with Craxian going up to the main roster. It's like they kind of lost the one stable tag team they did have, and now they're trying to like get the, and it's just not.
No, I totally agree with you.
Like,
and now we got Andrade teaming with who? Ray Phoenix, maybe?
Yeah, that's who his partner is.
Oh, it was revealed?
Yeah.
Look at me. I didn't even look at that spoiler and I got it right. I'm so smart.
You are very smart.
No, that one was obvious.
Oh, the dreaded lead off one.
I can't believe you watch every White Sox game. Like most of my friends honestly are White Sox fans and they don't watch every game.
It's like it's one of those things, like I've always talked about it, like especially wrestling and baseball. Like it's become like a comfort to where like no matter if it's on, like I know it's that 3 hours.
It's always there for you.
A day that will show up and we'll be there, even if they lose. I have 2.5 hours to sit here and
just like wrestling.
So it's weird, and it just is one of those things. I don't know.
Well, that's how I mean. Me and you are the same. I mean, I pretty much just watch sports and wrestling. That's my escape.
Yeah,
I get it.
I can't watch. That's the problem too with wrestling. Sometimes is like if I'm watching even the retro ones, I get so tired because that's like so relaxing to me. I like get like last night we were watching 2011 or yesterday, 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
you were watching 2011 Night of
Yeah,
Champions yesterday.
and the Punk and Triple H promo came on, and I like seen this match like 30 times, and I just love it so much. And I'm like sitting here just like
takes you back, doesn't it?
just
Takes you
relax,
back to
like
that
I was
point.
14 again.
Young Tino, little Tino there with his White Sox hat on, probably still.
Oh, it's funny. I didn't start wearing hats until I started doing the podcast. I hated hats.
Oh, I've always been a hat guy, but like people like said, "Oh, that's why you went bald." I go, "No, that's all my genetics. That's why I went bald. It has nothing to do with wearing hats."
Oh my! They said that's why you went bald.
There's a lot of reasons why I went bald, Tino.
Did you ever have like long hair, or was it always?
No, it was always just short and thin, very thin hair.
Very thin.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I'll show you some of my old wrestling videos. I'm never going to say the channel on here because I don't want to get canceled for things that I said when I was 19 years old, but I will show you off the record.
At what age?
I think I was 19 or 18, so that's, 14, 15 years ago. That's a completely different person.
That's crazy. For 14 years.
Yeah, I'll show you what I looked like when I was 19 wrestling in the garage.
You were a backyard wrestler? Hey now.
Oh yeah, I wrestled. I think I told you this before. You maybe have heard it, but I have wrestled an actual match before.
Where at?
It was when I was interning with the Railcats, that independent baseball team out here. They had a little person wrestling night there, and me and my buddy on the pre-show got to work a 8-minute match, and I fractured my nose. Because I took a GTS. I literally took the GTS and I didn't protect myself. I took my nose right onto his knee. And I was bleeding on their mat before the show even started. And I'm like, all right, I guess I can't wrestle because I fractured my nose in my only match that I ever had. But at least I sold well.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
It wasn't really selling. It was just dying in the ring for real.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
It's still real to me, damn it.
Exactly. Yes, it is.
I can't believe we've already done 26 main event mixers, too.
I know, I looked at it, I just hit 600 watch-alongs. I don't know how I've sat in this
Holy hell.
Yeah, I was
600.
like, sure. It's like, woo!
That's incredible, dude. I do want to give some love. Can I give a shout-out real quick to somebody?
Give shout-outs to everybody. I say it after every episode. The OTM guys, the main event crew, everybody.
Well, yeah, it has to do with the main event crew. So I just saw an Instagram post. The newly acquired WrestleHolics podcast actually just got an interview with the legend Mick Foley. So make sure you're following WrestleHolics Pod on all the socials to check that out. That's going to be pretty cool.
What's going on with Mick Foley?
They got an interview with Mick Foley. The WrestleHolics did. DC's new podcast.
Man, DC. We had DC on Monday, man. Everybody loves that. He's great.
Dude, he's everywhere. He's like you. You guys are just live all the time.
Sorry, I'm joking.
No, you're fine.
No, my cousin asked me for my Wi-Fi password, and I don't know. It's one of those, it's like the numbers and the exclamation points.
Yeah. Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah, I do. I have it in my notes. I'm just trying to find my note.
You could share Wi-Fi password with somebody if you share the same number as them. Like if you both are on your phone at the same time, it should pop up.
Fun fact.
That is a little fun fact for you.
As you say that, I find it.
There you go.
You just had to tell me that.
Eric, you could argue that Asuka needs it more, but you could also say no. What do you come out? What is he? What is it, the White Sox?
Yeah.
Eric, Asuka's already won it all. Jade hasn't had her moment yet, so I would actually say no, she doesn't need it more. That's my argument against it.
What?
El Ídolo. Well, we already know who's going to be his partner, guys. Tino went away for a little bit. Here he is. Rey Fénix, who probably will be reunited with Penta very shortly. Oh, that's a cool entrance. I always you gotta give us a warning when Rey Fénix entrance hits.
When Rey Fénix do what now?
We have to have that flash warning when his entrance hits.
Oh, I know.
Even though this entrance with Andrade actually looks really cool. I know I'm a little ahead of you, so check it out. I think it looks badass.
So maybe this is the thing. Now a tag team?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's a thing. Even if she wins, I don't see her winning because Naomi successfully cashes in. Yeah, that could be the case, Eric, but I think Jade winning it and then immediately getting cashed in on ruining her moment would be cooler. That's what I would do. But they could do what you're saying too, Eric, for sure. Yeah, I heard that too, Michelle.
What'd you hear?
The Lucha Bros reunion's supposed to happen soon. Did you see that?
I mean, at this point, why not?
I think Ray needs it more than Penta needs it. Penta's fine by himself.
Oh. Yeah, no, definitely. I think that too. Because Penta's been doing fine. He seems to kind of be like.
He's a mainstay.
Yeah.
Like he always has a match. That. Yeah, I know, right? Penta's a mainstay on WWE television.
The shit that's happened in the last year is just insane.
Were you at that All Out where they had that steel cage match against the Young Bucks?
Which one?
At All Out when the Lucha Bros faced the Young Bucks in that steel cage match. Were you there?
Is that 21, 22?
I think it was 21 because I was there, and that still is my favorite tag team match of all time.
That's the one thing I'm kind of mad I did not do when I was in Chicago all these years, and especially last go to an AEW show because they always go to Chicago.
Dude, I was going to say, me and Ian have gone, and we're not going this year because they're not doing it, but for 4 years straight, we did All Out Weekend, and we just did the indie shows, and we went to the AEW shows, and it was a blast. You should have joined us.
That's interesting. That's like the one when you guys went to like the GCW?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's when like Effie did his shows on Saturday, and we would hang out during the day and go to the Effie GCW shows and whatnot.
Have you ever been to like what is it? Pro Revolver or PC? What is it?
Pro Wrestling Revolver? No, yeah. I haven't been there.
Because that's in Ohio, right?
I'm not sure. I've been to AIW in Ohio. That's what Jay Gold and their podcast are very close with. They're good people.
Hornswoggle's doing another show for his thing because he's the one that's based out in Wisconsin because he has the ACW.
Oh, he has a promotion?
Yeah, I didn't know because that was the one event that I went to when I met Chris Van Vliet and Kelly Kelly and all of them. I didn't realize he was the one that like ran the whole thing.
That's pretty cool.
Dude,
Kelly was pretty nice, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her before. She was cool. That was like my first favorite diva, so I was like, yeah, I definitely got to go meet her.
Yeah, I know, it was so great. My mom helping me walk around and my mom walking up to her, giving her business card, going, my son's been watching you forever. I'm like, Mom.
That's classic mom right there.
That's what Kelly wants to know.
Eric, to answer your question.
ECW too, and she was Extreme Expo. Like, come on, Mom.
Eric's question was, what was the live crowd reaction to Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson debuting? It was absolutely insane.
It was that show? Yes.
Dude, yeah. That still is one of my favorite moments, and I've been there for both of CM Punk's returns to Chicago with AEW and WWE, but that Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson double debut was one of my favorite moments to be there live for.
I think it was because it was so unexpected. Like, we kind of knew, but like nobody was expecting both of them. Like,
we weren't expecting both. Yeah, one. We knew one was coming.
Now that you say that, I remember that. I remember that show because that was one of like the first AEW shows I did because I started live streaming in 2021 when I first
because they hit the music. You know, it's all about the boom, and then we're like, all right, Adam Cole is gonna have a match with Kenny Omega maybe, and then nope, Bryan Danielson came out, and we're like, what the fuck?
Do you think he'll go back to WWE at all at some point?
I don't think so. If he did, maybe as like a booker or producer.
I want to know if he gone.
He's supposed to be wrestling soon in AEW, though. They said that he might come back.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say.
All right, I'm going to hang out with you for one more match. You know I don't do full watch-alongs.
Wow.
I'm not a full watch-along guy. I can't make it. I'm not a marathon man like you.
That's okay.
Some of us I gotta prepare for the mixer tomorrow. I haven't even done the outline or anything.
behind, man. I appreciate it. Making the stream go by a little quicker and helping me post while I'm driving. Freaking.
Well, I mean, yeah, your ass showed up a half hour late.
Listen,
I'm
never late. I hate being late.
I was gonna say, guys,
I'm always in the streams before because I'm always sitting there and I always feel weird because I always know one of these times I'm gonna be sitting in the backstage and you guys are gonna like add me and I'm gonna be taking like a giant hit or something.
Oh yeah. I do that. I always worry about that when I'm lurking in the shadows too. That somebody's just gonna pull me up on the stream. Like when so I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. As much as I want to do the 24-hour stream again because I think about it often, how fun it was. I can't do it more than once a year because I think we should just treat it like a WrestleMania,
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that. Like, that
build up the hype and excitement for like every Memorial Day weekend.
Well, exactly, and it will give and it helped all of our channels and it helped everything.
You guys can pre-plan. Yeah, you don't have to schedule anything for Memorial Day.
And how it goes, and and now we can figure out, and maybe like this year, like DC wasn't a part of it, so now.
Or the Sams. We have the Sams who are overseas that can do the morning shift. Yeah, we can have them run those hours because that would be the middle of the day for them.
Yeah, it helps if you get people, and that's what I always say. It takes a team, it takes a village to do.
It takes a village.
It takes one person to do. You can only do so much as one person. Like
we have to elevate each other, Tino. That's what we do.
I know.
Because we don't have each other. Who do we got?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Especially the Chicago people. They don't understand.
Yeah, we gotta stick together. We're one of a kind, like RVD.
As they show the beautiful city, other than the baseball stadium that needs to be blown up.
I was gonna say that stadium is.
I actually drove downtown for the first time when I was in Indiana when I was telling you like 2-3 weeks ago, and that was like the first time I drove around like buildings like all around like I was.
It's not great.
No, it's not. Not the greatest.
It's a lot different than when you go around Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I've only been to Wrigley once, but you know what? It was kind of nice. Like,
it's
over
fun.
There, like where like the bars and all of that. That was actually like pretty nice and everything.
It's like a college atmosphere when you go to Wrigley.
Oh, for sure. Yes, it is.
And that's why I like it because college is probably my favorite point of my life because you have no responsibilities and you just do whatever the hell you want.
Andrade. 1, 2, kick out.
So is this like your first time you've lived by yourself then?
Yeah, so it actually just hit a year.
Isn't it the best?
22nd last week of me being a year. See, it is, but I'm definitely one of those. I like being with, like, I like having people here. I like having, my friend or my cousin or whatever because it, like, I don't know. But then there are times where I'm like, okay, I like to be alone because I can do whatever the fuck I want and I don't have to tell me that I don't have to or I can't watch this.
Yeah, it's not like you have to, like, rush yourself for plans or anything like that. You make your own plans and your own schedule.
That's been and it's honestly just given me a lot of things to realize, like even like just like because we lived in like a townhouse complex, so like I didn't know I had to like mow my own lawn or like rake my own leaves and stuff like that, like just like learning that because they always did it for us. I didn't.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I pay people to do mine too. I got a HOA here, so I get it.
Yeah. So I'm just like or like even being able to rearrange my house whenever the hell I feel like, and I don't have to. Hey, mom, can I put something? No, my house. I can put whatever the hell I want.
You can hang that Rey Mysterio figure that Great Brown Hope so much loves. Great Brown Hope loves Rey Mysterio, doesn't he?
Yeah, I got a whole Ray, Eddie, and Dominic section. I had to make a whole freaking. I have like a fourth. I had to make a whole thing for the Bloodline because there's so many gosh darn Bloodline figures, and then they just released like 8 more coming out in the next like 2 months.
Dude, we need to. I know that people talked about it in the group chat, but. That show that we were going to do, showing off our collections, that would be cool.
I'm just doing a whole house tour. I'm just going to walk around my whole house and show everybody. I've been setting it up.
Have you already captured some footage?
No, because I want to wait till I have, like, everything. Like, I need to make sure the house looks
finalized
faster, too. So, I, little by little.
Brick by brick.
Been a process because I have so much shit. It's kind of disgusting. Like I said, if I didn't have my collection, I literally would have like furniture and like a couple of TVs, like and my TVs.
Right.
But my figures take up a lot of space.
See, I know how that is. Oh, this match is actually pretty solid though.
I know. Hopefully, it goes till 9:20.
9:20, man. That'd be the
Kyle
longest.
said you were staying until this match was over, so.
You got that right. We got a marathon tomorrow. Night of Champions, baby.
I know. 6 matches. It's a lot of matches on a pay-per-view.
That's a big card for WWE.
Now it is. Man, remember those 16, 17 match WrestleMania cards? WrestleMania 33 is in my nightmares.
Some of those WrestleManias were just so hard to get through. Oh, Shatter Machine.
Shatter Machine. Did you have 2K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the DLC and all of that? You played?
Oh, my bad. I didn't get this year's. No, I didn't get this year's game. I have last year's game. I play so much sports games. I don't have much time for the WWE one.
Yeah. That's all. Like I've went through almost a whole franchise season of like MLB because I play like a series a day.
That's how I am. Yep.
That's my excitement for the day. I turn a couple shows on, play Xbox, and then go to bed.
Do you ever like do the quick manage option?
I have, and I've done it a few times on accident.
It's kind of fun.
Kind of makes me mad, but it is also fun sometimes because I just want
to make the season go by quicker. Yep.
But I also like to enjoy it where I'm like,
like right now. So I like started with the Cardinals, of course, and then they fired me, so I had to get a new GM job, and I got a job with the Tigers, and the Tigers won the World Series the previous year. So now I'm back in the playoffs with like a stacked Tigers team with Pete Alonso. So yeah, it's pretty fun.
How do you get fired?
I don't know, because I tried to turn the Cardinals into a winner again and it didn't work.
I see.
I'm going to get a water real quick. I'll be back.
Oh, damn. Damn bread. Now Liberty Mutual is suffering.
Liberty Bibberty, as I like to say.
Yup, Liberty Bibberty. These men, there's just too many. I can't. I'm literally doing, I don't know if you've been watching any of the live streams I'm talking about, but I'm literally doing an episode and I'm like trying to figure out how much time we waste on commercials. And I did it on one of the Smackdowns. I think we waste like 52 minutes on commercials.
Which is crazy because aren't you didn't you used to be live during commercials?
Well, yeah, I mean, I still stay live during commercials, but during the episodes I try to count, I take the break to help me.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, like come off the screen.
Yeah.
You usually come off the screen, don't you?
Yeah. So, because that was like, yeah, but it was weird because it was like the couple I did, it was like those shows felt so quick. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, just take yourself off the screen and yeah, you save yourself so much time and then there's not any awkward times where you're just sitting there talking to no one.
I know. That's why if you notice, I try every week now just like, hey guys, you want to come and hang out? We're all Smackdown. I'm like, It makes the episodes go by quicker.
Well, like, and a key thing too, when like I'm live, is like you have to constantly remind the chat because you never know who is like watching your streams, just to interact and be active in the chat because it makes things go by easier.
Exactly. There are times where I have a lot of dead time too. I'm sitting there and I'm just like.
That's why like the plugging shit is like could be so annoying to someone that like always watches your stuff, but like you have to do it. You have to tell people where you're at.
Yeah.
We're back though. We're back.
Yes, we are. We back.
Not a lot of ads here. You just get Rehab seasoned in the middle of the ring.
Rehab, Saudi Arabia. This random ass tag team match they had.
That is very random.
I just want to know where. I feel like Ray Phoenix had to replace somebody.
He probably did. They set this up though in that backstage when you were just starting the stream. You weren't on the TV yet, but they set it up then. I don't know what they said.
Oh, that ball! Not right size, wrong shit.
Johnny and Andrade. Remember their match in NXT?
So great. People don't. That's what I'm saying, man. Like that's why it aggravates me so much when people say they don't watch NXT because it's like. The Tommaso Ciampas, Johnny Gargano's, Andrade,
Sami Zayn, Nakamura, yeah.
It just was so great.
All these guys that you see on the main roster were at once the guy in NXT.
It is now, and it's crazy the fact that like the main roster now people all from NXT.
Yep.
That, like
Like, look at this match. Everybody but Rey Fenix was an NXT champion.
True. Yeah, true.
3 out of 4. Oh, look at Rey. Rey Fenix like a human pinball.
Someone's got to take over that Rey name for right now.
I guess.
Oh, that's... God damn.
I met Johnny 3 years ago today, actually.
Destruction game, Pat. You can play as Shaquille O'Neal for $10.99 if you want.
Shaq was in AEW. People forget he had a match against Cody Rhodes.
The only match that he had in WWE was the freaking Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yep. That was interesting.
So where's my steak at?
Oh, there was a tag. Johnny didn't see it.
Huh? I don't know.
Oh, wow. That was a nice move by Rey Fenix.
Are you hungry? Do you need to cook something?
Ooh, kicks out at 2.
You need what?
Rey Fenix is cooking in this match. Let Rey cook.
Here, or then we can go to my mom's tomorrow or something to make a bunch of this.
Why are the Fireflies out?
Huh?
The Fireflies are out.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Does that mean the White Six are showing up?
I mean, at some point, they have a tag team championship match tonight.
Oh, I didn't know they had a title match.
Yeah, they're taking on the Street Profits.
Oh, here we go. Roll up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
2.5.
Oh, this match is cooking.
Yeah. I told you, it's
DIY.
until 9:20.
Doing their thing, man. DIY. Oh, good. Houston's beating the Cubs. That's good news for the Cardinals because they won today. Go Astros.
Houston should never win a title after the Bang Bang. Big out.
I thought that was 3. What the hell?
I'm trying to leave.
No, I want DIY to win. What? Oh, no.
Oh, there it is. Well, oh, no, it's not.
No, it is not, Tino. I keep thinking it is, but it's not. It's not looking good. Andrade and Rey are going to win, aren't they? They're going to make them a team, aren't they? Oh, this is a quality match, Michelle. You ain't lying.
Yes.
They're cooking right now. Back and forth we go.
Uh-oh. Get that. Putting the knee up.
I knew that wasn't a good sign.
Knee out.
Uh-oh. They're setting up for something here. Let's see what their finisher is. Uh-oh.
Looking
yep.
bleak.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Even they're gonna win. Yep.
1, 2.
There it is. Andrade and Rey Fenix. That's a new team, huh?
I guess so. I don't know.
No Lucha Brothers for now?
Find out.
Or maybe Andrade will be in their faction.
I mean, they go Andrade, Penta, Rey, and then bring Zelina. Put Zelina back there. There you go. New faction.
I like it. I like it.
You like it? Well, Kyle, I appreciate you coming and hanging out here for an hour of the show. Thank you.
Yeah. It's always good to come hang out with you on your channel. If you want to come hang out with us tomorrow over on the Main Event Wrestling Network, we're going to be live previewing Night of Champions. That is going down at 10 a.m. Central. You can find us at mainevent_net. It'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, and maybe X. We will see. But Tino, you enjoy the rest of the stream, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
See you, brother.
Well, Andrade and Rey Fenix get the win. And we move on to the next thing for Smackdown. So what were you saying now? What? Are you putting it in right? Just need an update. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got Saudi Arabia, and I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick commercial break.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.